Okay, that's good. So we're calling this order, or this meeting to order. Does anybody have a flag? Anybody at the meeting have a flag?
Can I bring one on my phone?
Sure.
They just ran to get hers, I think. Uh-oh.
There we go. Mr. Lonigan has one.
Oh, Kathy's got it.
I just dumped everything
bigger
on
is
top of
better.
my
Let's go with that
refrigerator.
one then. I pledge allegiance to
Allegiance
the flag of the United States of
United
America
States of America,
and
to
to
the
the
republic
republic
for which it stands,
one nation under God,
indivisible.
justice for all. Amen. Play ball.
Okay, the first item on your agenda, Kathy, that you put out and what I agreed to is the RFP for carnival and fireworks. Where do we stand on that?
Where do we stand on that? We need the information for it. I have the dates, but I don't have anything else. We need times, we need prices, we need when the bracelets are being sold, all the stuff that goes into the RFP.
Okay.
I was kind of
I was
hoping you
thinking
were
we'd run
gonna,
it, I was thinking we would run it the same as last year on Friday and Saturday with the rain date on Sunday,
yes.
same time.
What were the times? What was Friday? 6,
I
7?
thought we did 6:30 to 10:30.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Saturday was
2:30 to
30.
10:30.
30.
To 10:30.
Last year we had 2 o'clock. I'm just looking at my forms, 2 to 10:30, and Friday was 6:30 to 10:30.
With
You
the
wanna
rain
go
date
to-
on Friday. I
Do you
mean,
want to stay with 2 to 10, 2 to
Monday.
10, 2 to 10:30?
mhm,
Sure.
And Sunday was,
2 to, I think we closed earlier than,
8 or 9.
well, if it was
Well-
rain date, yeah, we closed earlier because there were no fireworks.
Right.
But if there's fireworks, we'll go at the same time, till 10 o'clock or 10:30.
on
We're
Sunday?
not gonna need it. We're not gonna need a rain day.
Yeah, last year's form said rain date for Friday or Saturday carnival will be Sunday 2 to 10. So it was only a half-hour difference.
2 to 10, okay. We'll go, okay.
And
And
we'll have
break-
to find out if we can do fireworks that night.
And bracelets?
I don't have that.
Bracelets we sold on Friday night.
Friday
correct?
night and up until 6 o'clock on Saturday. I think we sold them until 5 o'clock, but we honored
Up to
them.
5, honored till 6. Okay. All right, what about the rain date? If we have a rain date, do we sell them?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question.
If we have a rain date, do we sell bracelets on the rain date?
Yes, the same as Saturday.
Okay. Same as Saturday. Okay. Provided we can get fireworks for that Sunday night. Okay. Just on the outside chance that we can't get fireworks for the Sunday, do we push it to the next week? And then Tracy, where it's up to, do we invite the food trucks back?
I would love to do that again.
Okay.
Should we do that?
No, I
Saturday,
don't want to have
Tuesday,
another
Sunday?
weekend of Trumbull Day, but
No,
yeah,
I
if we
don't
have to.
either.
Let's cross that bridge when we get to it.
Hopefully we won't have
Okay.
to, but yes, last year that worked out well. We just said everyone's welcome back if we have to do the following weekend.
Okay.
Yep.
The following Saturday or Sunday?
Depends when they're available, right?
Yeah, with that and that, all right, so for the fireworks, same length of show? Same
Yeah.
price, same, okay.
Yeah.
I can work with Kevin on getting these out. The last time we put an RFP out was 2018.
Wow, really?
Yep. Because the contract has an extension, an automatic extension if we want to do it. Then we had the
Oh.
COVID year and then we had
That's
a
incredible.
mulligan. Yeah. It was 2000. It's like, boy, I couldn't remember what we had to do for it. It was 2018. Sorry for interrupting, Mr. Merritt.
Yeah,
So
the rain date
RFP is
Saturday
done?
last year was a Saturday,
Yeah.
firework rain
Food
date.
trucks. Tracy, do you have anything?
Food
to-
trucks, after our last meeting, I sent an email out with the dates to returning vendors and told them that as of March 1st, I would open it up to other vendors. So I heard back from 7 that they would like to have a spot again, 7 of the 15. And 3 new ones have reached out to me unsolicited that either know another vendor who attends or are familiar with the event, or they're a new truck completely. So that's 10 who are interested. So that's good. I did not send out an application yet. I was waiting till we had this meeting to discuss the pricing and be sure about the dates before the actual application went out. But I told everyone applications would go out by March 1st so that new or returning could go ahead and apply.
Could we go back 1 minute? Could I have somebody make a motion to accept the dates and bracelet hours?
I make a
So
motion
moved.
to accept the dates and bracelets.
Thank you. Who's second? I'm sorry,
We're supposed to have discussion now.
Rena.
Any discussion, comments?
I think that was the discussion.
Can we accept by unanimous consent? Anybody object?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Continue.
Okay.
So Preston, we
uh,
discussed at the last meeting that the fee would be 600 instead of 500 for the 2 days this year.
We did not vote.
No, we were waiting till we had you here. But now we're missing other people, but they were also not here last time. So I want to make sure that we vote on that before I send anything out.
I think that's fair.
So someone,
So it's my opinion, we're having a discussion before.
What
So
were we-
is that a motion?
What were we last year,
Yeah.
Tracy?
500.
It's always been 500 as far
So
as,
we're just
as long
bumping
as
it up.
I've been involved.
So we're just bumping it up 100?
Yeah.
I think that's totally fair.
Yep.
And I've heard from vendors year after year comments that ours is low compared to other places for the amount of time that they spend at the event. And so
Well,
I
for
don't want to
the-
raise it higher than that. I don't think, I don't want to do a huge jump, but I think that's still reasonable and it's lower than a
Yeah.
lot of area events still.
okay, so that's a Tracy motion.
Is
That's
it?
the
Okay,
motion.
I'll make a motion to increase the food vendor fee from $500 to $600 for the 2 days.
Do we have a second?
Joe, thank you.
Any discussion? There is no discussion. We already had it. All in favor? Aye. Passed by unanimous consent, I can tell. Moving right along. Entertainment.
It's on channel 17. What channel is that?
So I know we had talked about that being a place where we could kind of cut back on cost. What is our ballpark that we would like to be at for that number? Like under $5,000? Is $5,000 too high?
What did we spend last year?
We spent a lot last year. The
Yeah.
one
Spent a lot
band
last
was
year.
5,000. So I think we were like pushing 7 or 8 last year. The sound, for the sound alone last year was 3,250, like the sound guy who then, you know, did everything for all the bands. So if we had him come again, because I think he was really good and we need some sort of audio. So because I think having any band that we hire bring in their own is just gonna up the price anyway. So if he's around that same price of that 3,250, and then if we say like $1,000 or so for a band Friday night and another $1,000 on Saturday night, does that seem reasonable?
I have no problem with that.
Okay, and then I think we'll try and do something a little bit different this year, maybe. Maybe do something during the day Saturday, like an acoustic, or I don't, just because we have so much time during the day on Saturday if we do two bands. So if we split up, maybe Friday night's 500, Saturday during the day 500, and then $1,000 for a band on Saturday night, something like that.
I think, see what you can get. You don't know what's out there, but I do think you said last time, maybe focus on some local bands that may
Mhm.
not be as, but
Yeah.
are we gonna have a band play during the fireworks again?
I mean, I think it's good because so many people are there and it's not like everyone goes to the field, right? There's still tons of
Right.
people there, and at the music and the booze, and I think having a band that plays along, and you get someone that, does that at Americana and all that kind of stuff.
I did feel that the DJ worked out fantastically last year on Sunday. And I'm not saying we should change to the DJ for the fireworks, but I thought he did a great job.
Okay, we could certainly consider a DJ. I mean,
Yeah, I think people liked staying over where the music was and just watching the fireworks from there while they listened
yeah.
to music. That was nice.
Okay.
Like you said, not everybody wants to go into the middle of where everyone else is watching, and you can see them from there, which is great. A lot of the kids stay on the rides, the older kids, which is
Yeah.
fun. So,
All right. So
and just for price comparison, how much were the Seasides? I forget.
the
you said-
Seasides were like 1,000.
Okay.
I mean, I think like any kind of band that's more than 2 people.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to reach out to Bobby Wheeler. He's got a couple bands, and I think he's got like a country one. We've never done that. I think that could be a draw.
Yeah.
That's something we haven't ever done. So I think that could be kind of fun. And his country band does crossover stuff. So it's not just strictly that. So I think that could be a very big draw. So I just wanted to see where we were at with the budgets before I go kind of looking and getting pricing. I think $5,000 for all in is pretty reasonable, but I just want to make sure that is what you're thinking.
I think that's fair if everybody else does. Kathy, what about that does not include the trailer? The
That
show?
we don't pay for.
Okay, well, we'll put that in the budget.
Well, I think we pay for the public works guys to bring it, but we're
Okay.
not charged. We weren't charged. We'll ask for a freebie again this year.
Okay, great.
And do we need a
Okay.
motion
Okay, so,
to approve? Do you want to
so-
approve that actual budget number?
I make a motion to approve $5,000 entertainment budget.
I'll second.
Second? All in favor? Are we, okay.
Perfect,
Ask
thank
for
you.
unanimous consent.
All right.
Okay, we're up to sponsorships. Kathy, our secretary, might be able to help us on that.
I might be. Yes, I will go looking. We did talk last year about reaching out to some new ones, reaching out to Amazon. I will work on that from my little corner office.
Okay, thank you.
Do we want to continue with the friends and family?
How was that? I mean, did we feel like that was productive last year? How much did we bring in with that?
A couple thousand.
All right, maybe if we
Okay.
get that out sooner, right?
Get
Like,
it out sooner, it might be more productive.
Get it out sooner, and I'm gonna do what did we do that online? Yes, that was online. We can do that again, advertise that and put the link online. We got most of our donations came through online.
did we include an incentive for like bracelets or something with the family sponsorships, or was that only for like business sponsorship?
The big sponsors.
Is that something we might consider, that like the first family that does a $1,000 family, whatever the highest rate is, right? So a family sponsorship of a couple $100 gets a free ride bracelet. Wow, that went over like a fart in church.
No, I'm
I
just,
I think if you do it for one, you have to do it for all, because unless we had none last year, I don't know, but we can arrange to do that. If it were not a, a tremendous amount of, I'm sure we can talk to the vendor, carnival vendor, and arrange to do that, but I think, excuse me, if we just tried to draw in one person, the ones after that would feel left out to a certain degree, and I don't know if there's a race for that first one. I think if we're doing it for one, we should do it for all.
So would we say like for every $1,000 sponsor, you get 2 ride bracelets or something? Something like that. If we could do it, it'd be nice. I think it
We
could
could probably
incentivize
do it.
people.
I'm not sure what kind of incentive that would be, because frankly, you can spend
Yeah,
$60 on
Well,
bracelets.
the $1,000 sponsor is the banner sponsor. We did, what did we do? 50?
I can't remember what it was, but
We did small amounts.
mhm.
They weren't, because the $1,000 is the lowest banner sponsor.
Okay. So what
And
did we
it's
do,
not-
like 500 or 2? I don't even remember what we did for it, the family sponsorships.
I don't have it in front of me.
Hold on a second.
Might have been 500, 250, and 100.
Last year, you're talking about, Kathy?
Yes, the friends and family sponsorship.
I thought it was, we had a $50 amount.
Maybe it was 50,
50,
100,
100, and
250. That might be more realistic.
So that's-
I'll have to look on the Facebook page. I'm pretty sure we posted it on there.
would it still be on the website? Sometimes
feel
stuff
like it
stays up there until it's updated.
Could you do something other than the ride bracelets? Because those are the big ones. Could you do ice cream certificate? You get something for free ice cream or for,
Probably could do some sort of a. We also could be like for a surprise gift, and then we can see what comes in and then decide after the fact, right? Like, they don't need to know what it is.
Well, if you're making a contribution of $500 or $1,000, you're not really considering, I don't think, what you're getting back in terms of product or entertainment. I think you're making it out of either for advertising your business or the goodness of your heart. But I'm not sure we're going to incentivize very many people to buy or make a contribution of $1,000 for a free ice cream cone. And I don't.
Some people just like to get stuff for free,
I
press.
do like ice cream myself.
well, you know what, as I recall now, the $1,000 sponsorship doesn't get you a bracelet. It's the top ones that get you a couple of bracelets or a bracelet. The $1,000 banner sponsor gets you parking passes and gets your name on the banner.
Yeah, I
So-
just found it. We have, yeah,
Yeah.
$10,000 says 5 bracelets, $5,000 says 3 bracelets, 2,500, no bracelets. There's 25 and 1,000. And then the family one is,
150 and 25 we did.
yeah, gold, silver, bronze. Yep.
150 and 25.
I'll
Yeah.
reply to everybody and just so you all get this back. So it's at the top of your
Okay.
inbox here. I think these were drafts.
See, that I could say, for $100, you get 2 ice cream certificates.
Or even if just we put that out earlier, right? So if we start,
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like early on,
we could.
we just might get more interest in it.
Well, if you remember, we started very late last year, so.
Yes, yep.
So do we have a motion for prices then? And what we're going to ask for? 50, 100, 100, 500, 50, 100, 1,000.
Well, do you want to just keep the corporate sponsorships the way they were, the large ones, the way they were?
Yeah,
So somebody make a motion to keep corporate sponsorships the way they were.
Make that motion.
I'll make the motion
Thank you.
to keep it. No, sorry.
Second?
And a second, who's seconding?
I'll second it. Bridget.
Okay,
All in favor?
Aye.
Passed unanimously.
okay.
Joe, I thought that raise of your nod was a yes.
All right, and then just a motion to continue with the family and friends, and we'll figure it out.
Will somebody enter the?
Go ahead, Dana, make that motion.
All right, so moved.
I'll
Dana,
second.
Second,
I'll second the family and friends.
all in favor?
Aye.
Your hand?
Aye.
Passed unanimously.
This is going swimmingly.
Per the usual.
I think we skipped over vendors, but I don't know what we have to discuss about that at this
We gotta
point.
decide whether we want vendors.
Did I see in the minutes we did not go over the minutes on the agenda, but did I see in the minutes we had decided not to have vendors?
No,
No,
I don't think
we
so.
talked about them.
I did not see that.
No.
Okay.
Did we skip over approval of minutes? Did I leave it off the agenda?
It's not on here.
I don't think
All right.
it was in the agenda.
We'll do it under other then.
Okay, well, I was not at the meeting, so I couldn't possibly approve it. Everybody was there.
We can do.
I have a
we can do-
motion to approve the minutes from the last
Make
meeting.
a motion.
So moved.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Who seconded that? I'm sorry.
I'll do it.
Joe, you moved it.
Yep. Sorry.
Okay. I apologize
Okay,
for leaving it
then-
off.
Actually, okay, well, what's everybody's thoughts on vendors? Same as last year, any changes or none?
I will tell you, the vendors last year were mostly nonprofit people who just wanted to set up to put stuff out. We don't make any money on that if they do that. I don't remember anybody coming to sell anything. Does anybody
There was the
remember?
granola lady.
The granola lady was there?
Yeah, I think there was other people from the farmer's market, wasn't there? Like kind of similar vendors that the farmer's market had. There was the granola lady for sure.
There was a pet store also, I think.
Yeah, there was a pet store.
Oh, the natural pet outlet or like Pet Value or something?
Yeah, Pet Value or something.
Right,
Yeah.
So if you're fine with, I mean, we're not gonna make a ton of money on vendors. I have no
There
objection to
were,
them.
it was porn.
Yeah.
It's
The
good.
fire
I-
department comes and there were, there were other,
As long as they come and they don't cost us any money and
Oh, yes, yeah.
nonprofits.
they bring their own stuff.
Cracks will come.
Yeah, I think that's
They
fine.
have to
I think
come
it's good. It
before
supports
and-
local community people. It's a good community vibe to have them there.
Yeah.
And it doesn't hurt. It doesn't cost us anything. It's nice to give them the space if they want it. People might come because they want to visit their booth or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe Abby can help with that this year,
Yeah.
or Lisa.
Yeah,
But Joanne probably has a list from last year that they can start with.
Yeah.
What about, can we get the list from, there was like a little craft fair at the gazebo in town hall in the spring. There were a lot of little vendors, like there was a honey person, a wood person.
The arts festival?
Talking about the arts festival?
Like, no, I don't think it, well, maybe, I don't know what
the
it
arts
was.
festival was September.
we could get the list of people.
God,
we could
my
grow it. We could-
Memory. Yeah, if we can get the list and send them an email to invite them, why not? There was a candle lady, she lives in Trumbull.
Okay,
There was the arts festival and then there's also, yeah, the candle lady and there was someone else
Like
like
soap.
purses and soap. Yeah.
soaps and
okay. Get lists from rec, they have it.
And
Okay,
find out what their fee is. I'm not sure what they pay at the arts festival.
So let's
for
put
two.
Not
off any
much.
decisions
Yeah.
on vendors until next meeting. Let's do, I will get a list
We know.
from the
They're so good.
the one up around me. And you can go to town hall, or can you get that one?
I can get the arts festival list from the rec department, yes.
Okay. So we'll bring that back to everybody at the next meeting.
Okay, discuss it next. Okay.
Beer and wine, Mr. Lonigan?
Nothing to report now, but we plan on selling beer and wine.
Has the Rotary, do we still want the Rotary to do that?
Yes, I
Certainly.
expect the Rotary will,
I believe they have
Do
a
that
meeting
as well.
tomorrow.
I will talk to Maria about getting the license going.
She might want to continue that and have it run through Sunday
Yes,
in case it's rain date.
yes.
You might want to hold off on that in case we run through the following week because of rain or fireworks. And have the fireworks, at least have the ability to sell it at the fireworks. That's a whole nother discussion. I'm not sure that we want to do that.
We didn't have the license last year for the
I
rain.
know that. And what I'm saying is, when you put in the license, you can also put in for, I think she can put in for another day,
For another rain date?
for another rain date, yes. So let's find out what happens with the fireworks.
Yep.
That's for the proposal.
Okay.
Okay, before you do that. Thank you, Mr. Lonigan. That was an excellent report.
but what
Nice.
is the date for the fireworks or?
Should be July 2nd.
July 2nd, Saturday.
Saturday the 2nd.
Okay, and Stu's on board, press?
No, this has got to go out to bid. This has to go out to bid.
Okay.
Question for you on the beer and the wine. Something that was extremely popular at the First Selectmen's Golf Tournament, and I don't know what you call them.
The
hard
seltzers?
seltzer- The hard seltzer?
Who
Hard seltzers.
was last year and was shot down? This girl?
It's a problem. It's a problem. We addressed that last year because it's.
Yeah, because it has vodka.
If they're simply,
it's
if they're
not.
spritzers, it's okay.
No,
If
they're
it's no
not.
liquor, It's not because.
They're
allowed to have
considered a
problem with
beer. They're considered a beer. There's no vodka in them.
that.
Okay.
The kind that you
ours
get
is
at the
beer and wine.
supermarket, not the kind from the liquor store
Right.
with the vodka.
Like
or the gin.
Truly or Truly?
Yes.
The White Claws or
Like
the,
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay,
They
we'll
were,
get-
when I
we'll
tell
add
you,
those.
we had to keep going out for those
Yeah.
Yeah.
at the golf tournament. Granted,
dear
the
God.
golf tournament started at 8 o'clock in the morning, so it might have been just less heavy than beer for 8 o'clock in the morning.
Not everyone drinks beer anymore, right? Like a lot of people
Yeah.
like the seltzers as an alternative too.
So
Some
let's,
places have the seltzer on tap. You might be able to get it in a keg.
would you look into that, Mr. Lonigan?
I will. I'm
Thank
writing a note to myself right now.
Okay.
We like any flavor.
Any flavor. Thank you, Jen.
I believe that, Jen.
We're not picky.
Maybe not mango.
Okay, maybe not mango.
Okay.
Okay, once again, thank you, Mr. Lonigan. There's a agenda item called security.
Yes, I was trying to get our friend, Mr. Mark,
Jones.
trying to get Mark to come back, and he was almost there. He was this close, this close. But I have been in touch with Don Allen, who
Okay.
has the dates, and we will eventually invite him to one of our esoteric meetings.
Okay, thank you for that report. We can move on. It doesn't require any votes, I don't think.
No, no.
Rentals,
Rentals, I will put out again to 3 vendors. And I think we can cut back more on tables and chairs.
Mhm.
Yeah. What about the porta potties? Remember, we did it a little late last year? Does that need to go to RFP too?
The board, yeah, I have to get quotes for them. I have to get quotes for them. I just have to make sure that they are ordered.
Yeah. And the
Right.
trash bags. I remember the trash bags.
The trash bags,
And the
okay.
gallons
Yeah.
I could just get them at Costco again
Yeah,
the day before.
yeah.
Yeah.
What
Kathy,
happened with the
couple-
trash bags? I don't even remember.
A couple of years ago, you
Maybe
wanted to
the
put little
phone or
lights in
something.
those
I don't
porta potties, and I don't think that.
Excuse me.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Every
Moving
light
on-
was stolen.
Moving on to snowmobiles, which is probably appropriate for last week.
In there? Because
The
it was
the showmobile will be ordered
Um,
from
Is
Stratford.
that a showmobile or snowmobile?
Does it say snowmobile?
They
You had me completely thrown off. I thought somebody was raffling off a snowmobile.
Did I really put snowmobile?
No, it
Yeah,
says
you did.
showmobile. You did
You
not.
did not, Preston.
Wait,
Put your
let me
It's
glasses-
a typo.
I'm lying.
Put your glasses on.
I thought
Kathy
it-
McGannon does not create typos.
Look, I'm 67,
Oh,
almost
yes, she
68
does.
years old, and I don't need glasses. My vision is better than it was 4 years ago, believe it or not. I don't know
And I
why.
understand you have perfect attendance at Rotary.
That is true.
Okay.
How do you don't have perfect attendance at Trumbull Day, Mr. I don't show up to the first meeting?
Okay, moving on. Is it-
I see showmobile.
Okay, so you're working on the snowmobile and the
I-
snowmobile.
And the snowmobile, yes.
And is there anything else? Anybody? The only other thing that I can think of is a date. I'm not talking about I'm talking about the next meeting date.
Okay, no, I would like to go back, just talk about the price for the bracelets.
I would say leave them the same as last year.
Which was,
I think it was $30.
30, so, yeah.
they were 30, okay,
If it isn't, I think they should be.
all right, that I need a motion.
I make
So
a
moved.
motion. Yeah.
Second,
Who made the motion?
All in favor, Dana, Mr. Lonigan.
Bridget
All in
made the
favor?
motion, I
I made
seconded.
the motion
Are you
and
showing
Dana
hands?
seconds it.
Okay,
I'll assume that everybody raised their hands and I didn't see it and passed by unanimous consent. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Dana.
Yes, they were $30. It said honored. This is last year's, the website's still up. Honored all evening on Friday till 6:30 Saturday.
okay.
$30.
Phenomena.
Are we up to next meeting already?
Next meeting, yeah.
These
Phenomena.
are the best meetings.
Phenomena. Phenomena. We're just the Muppets over here. Phenomena. Phenomena.
What are we, Wednesday, March 9th?
That's my birthday.
Oh,
No.
this is not what you want to do? March
No.
2nd, that's Ash Wednesday.
Unless we go to like Echo or something and have the meeting there.
We expense it.
You and Bridget could zoom in from Echo. For your birthday. March 2nd is Ash Wednesday. I don't know if that's a problem for anybody.
I'll get my ashes early.
Yeah, I'll just go early.
I'm a recovering Catholic, so I'm fine with it.
Or the 16th, there's nothing that I,
That's the eve of St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
yeah,
that's-
you're still behaving for one more day.
Preston and
Are
Joe,
you fasting in preparation for the next
You're the
day?
guys that have the Wednesday meeting at some, what do you? Preston, you look extremely young tonight. What did you do?
All the filter.
He got his fillers today, Kath.
So a date for March.
March
Second,
16th, did I hear?
Second.
March 16th,
Second or 16th?
second.
March 15th. We looking just Wednesdays? March 9th.
Doesn't matter.
No,
No,
nine.
9th.
Not the 9th.
We
It's
didn't want to go with
Bridget's
the
birthday.
second. I
I'm
don't think we
fine
should go
with the second.
beyond the 22nd.
Or the 8th.
Do we have to do it Wednesday? I mean, we could do like the
Well, I was
first.
pushing- I
Well,
thought that
Bill
there was
needs
a
to
It's up
preference
to,
for-
it's up to you guys.
Tuesday is the 8th.
Does Bill need to
did
check
add
the
in.
calendar?
If we're in early enough. So what'd you say? March,
Does Bill
I'm-
need to check the calendar for availability or no?
Bill, can you hear us?
I can check, or I'm just on the
No.
town website.
you cannot. If we're out far enough,
February.
he'll be able to handle it. You're muted, Bill.
You're knocking.
I don't think
He's
Bill's
talking to
talking
somebody
to
else.
us.
Another he's on the
He's
other meeting.
ignoring us. So let's, okay, we're gonna have to work independently of him.
I'm trying to find
So-
March. All right, March 2nd, zoning board of appeals. The 9th, there's a bunch of things, civil service board, community facilities, library board.
All
Either
right, so
Tuesday.
skip the 9.
Second,
say
there's
March
just zoning
2nd.
board of appeals.
How about
If-
March 2nd?
Oh, 8th is board of ed.
How about March
Tuesdays are
2nd?
board of ed, so.
All right, why don't
Okay.
we do the second? Is
Let's
that,
do
is
March
anyone like
2nd.
morally opposed to being here on Ash Wednesday?
No.
No.
Second, I do have an appointment on the second,
You have an
At
appointment.
7
okay.
o'clock?
6:30, out of the office.
Okay.
What about the first?
The 5th, did we say not the 15th? Nature, just Nature and Arts Commission on the 15th. Is a
Wanna do the
Tuesday.
15th
Fine.
Third is a Rotary meeting, Board of Directors meeting.
on the 15th, okay.
About the
Oh, I'm
10th,
sorry,
How
no,
about the 8th or
Well,
the 10th?
8th or 10th?
8th is board of ed
I
and police
can't do the
commission.
10th.
10th?
I can't do the 10th. But
This-
that's okay. I can
Oh,
How
not
about
this
the
one.
have
3rd?
question my report.
How about
Third,
the
there's
3rd?
nothing on the calendar.
I'm at the Heat game
Okay,
unless I can get out of it. Miami Heat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's fun.
So did I hear the 15th?
The 15th's fine.
Yeah.
Tuesday, the 15th it is then.
all right.
Okay.
I
Done.
will let William know. I need him.
Where do you wanna go with it? Where is it?
New York somewhere, I don't know.
Are they playing the Knicks?
Yeah.
Or
Nets? Nets
the
or
Brooklyn
Knicks?
Nets,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Wait,
Let
Are
me
we good
see.
then? We'll go with March 15th.
March 15th, done in the books.
All right.
I will put out an invitation for everybody, for you, Kathy.
Thank
And-
you.
But we don't know, we may be able to meet live by then, right?
We may. Bill,
I'm
March
putting a question mark
15th,
on it.
are we okay?
Excuse me?
I'm just trying to get Bill. I'll knock on his window.
Bill,
Oh, we were so close.
I love you so, and I always
Well,
will.
He's used to having people run these meetings all over.
I will double check with him and then make sure.
Okay,
All right.
I'll send him a message.
okay,
And
well.
I really
with
do.
that,
I want to knock on his window.
Do I hear a motion to end this meeting? Jen, was that yours? Was
Oh,
that
he
your
just
one?
got my message. Wait, we're getting him.
I was not.